Hey guys, it's Mrs. May here. Okay, we're doing 13.5 in our math book today. Okay, I'm going to change it up a little bit, so make sure you follow clear through the video, because at the end I'm going to change your assignment a little bit to give you a little different of a homework rather than doing the homework page. Okay, I want you to try your best to follow along and understand what I'm doing here. Okay, let me tell you that this would be way easier if we were in the classroom doing this. Okay, it's very understandable. It's just harder if you can't see it. Okay, but it's okay, we'll get through it. All right, so the first thing we're doing is finding the area. Okay, if you see here, we have like two rectangles here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this other light over here. We have two rectangles, so we're gonna need to find the area of both. Okay, so they're giving us an example in the book where there's the area of the green grass and there's the area of the yellow sandbox. Okay, both of those are going to be important to us. Okay, let's read the problem. A landscaper is laying turf, that's grass, for a rectangular playground. The turf will cover, area clue word, right? The whole playground except for the square sandbox. Okay, so they're going to put grass in all these green spots right here, but they're not going to put grass over the sandbox, right? That wouldn't make sense. Okay, the diagram shows the playground and sandbox. How many square yards of turf, grass, will the landscaper use? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is find out the area of the whole playground. Okay, so if we covered the whole playground, sandbox and all, with turf or grass, how much would we need? Okay, area is base times height. So here's my base, here's my height. So the first thing I'm going to need to figure out is 25 times 15. Okay, that's definitely a turtle head math problem right here. Okay, multiplication. 25 times 15. Okay, again, pause me, come back, and see if we get the same answer. Okay, good practice. Okay, let me draw my little turtle head in here. Let's see, I think we have a green. Look here. Isn't that fun? Boy, do I miss you guys. All right, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 stays, 2 goes up. Let me zoom in a little bit, help you out. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 5 stays, 2 goes up. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 2 more is 12. Okay, I did my 2 steps for the first row, so I'm done. Cross off carried numbers, draw a collar, lay an egg. Now outside of the neck, 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. These are my partial products. I need to add them up. 5 plus 0 is 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 3. So the area of the green playground up here, if I covered the whole thing, including the sandbox, would be 375 square yards. Okay, that's the area of the whole thing. So right here, it tells me find the area of the playground, base times height. So we just multiplied 25 times 15. We got 375 square yards. Okay, now pretend I laid grass over this whole playground, sandbox and all. I'm going to take this grass that I put in the playground and I'm going to take it away. I'm going to subtract it. I don't want grass in my sandbox. I'm going to take it away. So I got to find that amount of the yellow sandbox and subtract it. Okay, if you look at this sandbox here, it is a square. Okay, they only gave me 6 yards. They only gave me my base. Okay, it's because this is 6 yards too. It's a square. Okay, so if I'm finding the area of that yellow square there, it would be base times height, which is 6 times 6. Okay, so now I'm finding the area of the sandbox. So I'm going to go down a little bit to the next step. Okay, it says side times side because in a square they're both the same. So 6 times 6 is what? 36 square yards. Okay, now I need to subtract them because this is how much grass I would need if I covered the whole thing. Then I'm going to subtract out how much area the sandbox covers so I can figure out how much I need just for the green part. Okay, 5 minus 6, can't do it. Make the 7 into a 6, so the 5 can become a 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. 6 minus 3 is 3. And 3 minus nothing is 3. So just for the green part, not including the sandbox, I need 339 square yards of grass or turf. So the landscaper will use 339 square yards. Okay, we can abbreviate it like this. SQ period, YD period of turf to cover the playground. That's square yards. Okay, we just subtracted it out of there. Okay, I know it's quite a few steps here, okay, but all we really did is find the area of the whole thing, if this yellow square weren't here, then find the area of the yellow square and subtract it out. Okay, all right, next page. Okay, this problem's just a lot like the other one. Okay, now we have a patio. Zach is laying a rectangular brick patio for a new museum. Brick will cover the whole patio except for a rectangular fountain. Okay, they don't want to put bricks on top of the water fountain. As shown in the diagram, how many square meters of brick does Zach need? Okay, so again, we're going to find the area of the big rectangle, find the area of the little rectangle, and subtract it out. Okay, same process as last time. Okay, so my big rectangle is going to be 20 times 18. Okay, so down here, I'm going to do a turtle head, 20 times 18. Okay, get my green turtle here. 8 times 0 is 0. Anything times 0, right? 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, I did my first 2 steps in my first row. Cross off carried numbers, I don't have any. Draw a collar, lay an egg. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. Add up your 2 partial products. Okay. Okay, so the area of the big rectangle is 360 meters squared. Okay, so the area of the big rectangle is 360 meters squared. Okay, to find the area of the little rectangle would be 5 meters times 2 meters. What's 5 times 2? Is 10, right? So the area of the little rectangle, I'm going to put little a. Ooh, isn't that fancy? The big area, the little area, get it? Okay, is 10 meters. Now I'm going to line this up so I can make it just like a subtraction problem. Watch this. I'm going to put my 10 in the right place, right underneath here, is 10 meters squared because we did 5 times 2 was 10. So the area of this thing right here is 10. I'm going to subtract these two, 360 minus 10. So if you wrote in nice, neat handwriting, it paid off for you. You could skip a step. If you didn't, go right 360 minus 10, nice and neat. Okay. All right, 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 1 is 5. 3 minus nothing is 3. So the area of the brick patio, the patio area equals 350 meters squared. Okay, that's it. That's all we had to do. Okay. All right. Let's check out this one here, the next page. Okay, share and show. Okay, Lila is wallpapering one wall of her bedroom, as shown in the diagram. Okay, so she's using this yellow wallpaper. Ooh, pretty, huh? She will cover, area clue word, the whole wall except for the doorway. She's not going to put wallpaper on top of the door, otherwise she won't be able to walk through it. How many square feet of wallpaper does she need? So we're going to find the big area, find the little area of the door, and subtract it out. Okay. All right, the big area would be 12 times 8. Ooh, some of you might know that. If you know your facts of 12, you can skip a step, right? You already know it. 12 times 8. If not, let's do a turtle head. 12 times 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 6 days, 1 goes up. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 1 more is 9, 96. There's only 1 row here because there's no number outside the neck, right? Oop, there's my turtle head. There's no number outside there, so there's only 1 row. Okay, so 12 times 8 was 96. Next, find the area of the door, the small area, okay, is 7 times 3. What's 7 times 3? Would be 21, right? Oop, you can barely see that. 7 times 3 is 21. And I need to subtract the big area minus the small area. 96 minus 21. Okay, I'm going to write it down over here. 96 minus 21. 6 minus 1 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay, so the area of just this yellow part right here, when we subtracted out the door, is 75 feet squared. Okay, so we subtracted out 96 minus 21 is 75 square feet. Lila needs 75 feet squared of wallpaper. Okay. All right. Now, boys and girls, here I'm going to change it up on you just a little bit. Okay. I am going to do the Chapter 13 review test with you. Okay. Then I'm going to have you go back and do the mid-chapter checkpoint, which is page 509 for your homework for tonight. Okay. Instead of doing the 13.5, right? Is that what we just did? Yep. Instead of doing the 13.5 homework, which I think would be a little bit tricky without any of our help, we're going to do this instead. Okay. So I'm going to do the Chapter 13 review test with you right now, which is page 519. Okay. So go find that in your textbook with me. And then you are going to do page 509 for homework. So you're going to do 519 now with me, and page 509 is your homework. Okay, that's what you're going to email or send a picture to me on remind of. Okay, I'm just going to close my door 1 second. Okay, so the Chapter 13 review test. Let's take a look, and you can just do this right with me. Write down the list. We're just going to do it together. The number of square units needed to cover a flat surface is the, it's a clue word, okay, cover. Think we're talking about like wallpaper or painting or laying down floor or grass in a yard. Okay, that is the area. Okay. The distance around a shape. Okay, if this was my backyard and I was walking around it, around the outside edge is the perimeter. Okay, it has the word rim in it, right? It's the outside edge. The rim is the perimeter. Okay, are two important words of this chapter. Okay, number 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ooh, yikes. Number 5 is looking a little tricky. Find the area of the rectangle or combined rectangles. Okay. 13, or number 3, I'm sorry. Find the area. Okay, now look. They gave you all 4 measurements, but we're finding the area. Do I need all 4 sides for my area? Area is base times height, right? Base times height. So my base is 14. My height is 8. Okay, so they're kind of tricking you a little bit by throwing these extra ones in there for area, just seeing if you know your formula. Okay, so 14 times 8 is all we have to do to find this area. Okay, that's just a simple turtle head. Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32. 2 stays, 3 goes up. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 3 more. So put 8 in your head. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So 14 times 8 is 112. That's my answer. The area equals 112, which is your unit, feet squared. Okay. Number 4. Okay, find the area of the rectangle or combined rectangle. This is a combined rectangle. One of those problems I called like a castle problem, right? We have to find the area of the smaller ones and then add them all together. Okay, I'm going to get my pencil out because I'm going to cut my rectangle. Remember me doing that? Okay, where I think it should be cut. Then we'll find the area. Okay, do the small ones first. Okay, 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. This is my base. This is my height. So what's 3 times 3? This little part in here would be 9 centimeters. Okay, let's go over here to the other little part, base times height. Okay, my base is right here, 2. My height, okay, I see a 6 on this side and a 10 on this side. Okay, the 10 goes from here clear down to here. Okay, so I don't want him, okay, because that's the whole side. I only want the side of this little skinny rectangle. Okay, so the height would be 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, now let's look at this bottom rectangle, base times height. My base is 11. What is my height? Okay, you're going to have to do some subtraction. Look at one of the sides. Okay, this whole side right here, again, from top to bottom, is 7. But I do know that this little square up here is 3 by 3, right? So if this is 3 right here, see my pen? If this is 3, then this is 3. If the whole thing right here is 7, 3 plus what equals 7? This would be a 4, right? This small part up top is a 3. This part right here is 4. So if I want this area of this rectangle right here, it'd be the height of 4, the base of 11. So what's 4 times 11 is 44. So I have 3 different areas here. What do I have to do with all those areas? Okay, add them up. 44 plus 12 plus 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 5 stays, 1 goes up. 4 plus these 2 is 6. So the area of this little castle thing is 65, what's your unit? Centimeters squared. Okay? All right, we're going to skip number 5 just for the sake of time so I don't have a too long a video. Okay, you can try it though if you want. Send me your answer in an email and I'll tell you if you're right or in a remind message or however you can get a hold of me. Okay, I'd be glad to see if you can get it right. Number 6 and 7. Find the unknown measure of the rectangle. Right away, I see there's a perimeter problem, an area problem, and an area problem. Okay, look for the same thing when you do your mid-chapter checkpoint. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Okay, perimeter. Okay, the rim, the outside edge, the perimeter is 60. In the perimeter, all 4 sides matter. Okay, so if this is 18, that means this up here is 18. Okay, all 4 sides together equals 60. So I'm going to take these 2 and add them together. 18 plus 18. Okay, that's my first step. 8 plus 8 is 16. 6 stays, 1 goes up. So these 2 together equal 36. I need to subtract that from my total perimeter here. Okay, so 60 minus 36. 0 minus 6. Can't do it. Make the 6 into a 5. So the 0 can be a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay, so I have 24 that I need to divide by 2 to split between this left and right side, right? I can't do 24 on one side because then those 3 numbers add up to 60. I need to split my 24. So what's 24 divided by 2? What plus what equals 24? And they both have to be the same. Okay, that would make this have to be a 12. This is a 12, and this is a 12. Okay, double check them. Okay, don't be lazy. Double check them. You have to know this math for 5th grade. 18 plus 18 plus 12 plus 12. Try it. Oh, right here I see a easy way. 8 plus 2 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. I'm just looking at the ones column, right? 8 and 2 is 10. Another 8 and 2 is another 10, so that's 20. 0 stays. 2 goes up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we got to 60, didn't we? Okay, so that width, that unknown measurement, was 12 meters. All right, 12 meters. Okay, the next ones are area. Okay, number 7, find the unknown measurement for area. The whole area is 91 square feet. We don't know this over here, okay? Facts of 7 to get you to 91. I don't know that high, right? Because I know 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 11 is 77. Okay, I'm still pretty far off. Okay, so we're going to do 91 divided by 7. Scooch my chair up here. Okay, you're the 9 inside. There's a 7 outside. You're safe. How many times will 7 go into 9? Only once. 1 times 7 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. Is your remainder smaller than your divisor? Yes. Bring down the 1. How many times will 7 go into 21? 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtracting it is 0. Is your remainder smaller than your divisor? Yes. Anything to bring down? Anything to bring up? No. So this question mark here is a 13. The mystery height is a 13. We just figured out 7 times 13 equals that, 91. 13 feet. Whoops, not squared. That's the height, okay? I already have square feet up here for the area. Sorry about that. Okay, number 8. Okay, this one's not too hard. The area is 60 square inches. That's the area in the middle is 60. Okay, I know this times this, base times height in area, has to equal 60. So 6 times what equals 60? Okay, 6 times what equals 60? 6 times 10 is 60. So this one right here has to be a 10. Okay, so my base, my mystery base right here is 10 inches. Okay. Number 9 says, what is the perimeter of a rectangle? Draw it, right? With a length of 13 feet. Oh, well. And a width of 9 feet. I kind of drew it backwards, but that's okay. It should really be tall and skinny. A length of 13 feet and a width of 9 feet. What is the perimeter? Rim. Count around the outside edge. Rim. Okay. So get your rectangle drawn here. It's okay if it doesn't look all right. Just make it look okay. Perimeter. All 4 sides matter. So this is a 9. This is a 13. So add up all 4 sides. Okay. 13, 13. I'm going to add those separately. And 9 and 9. Whoops. So just say 9 plus 9. Okay, and then I'll add those 2 together. 13. 3 plus 3 is 6. 1 plus 1 is 2. I know 9 plus 9 is 18. Add these 2 together. I'm going to scooch over here. 26 plus 18. Okay, that'll give me my total perimeter, all 4 sides. 6 plus 8. I know 6 plus 6 is 12. So 2 more would be 14. 4 stays, 1 goes up. 2, 3, 4. So my total perimeter is 44. What's your unit? Feet. Okay, let's look at the story problems on the back. They're not too hard. Which pair of shapes, whoops, zoom out, Mrs. May. Which pair of shapes has the same area? Okay, remember area is how many they cover. Remember me getting my pretzels out? Oh, here's some. Okay, remember me getting my pretzels out? Area is how many pretzels it takes to cover it. So think of these little grids like here, like they're pretzels. Okay, count them. Has the same area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one has an area of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one has an area of 9. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ooh, possible answer, but we're going to check them all and be smart. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16. I'm counting by 4s, right? Because they're rows of 4. Counting by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, close. Okay, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 14. So which the one that had the same would be this one right here, right? Okay, good job. Just count them. Number 11, Jamie's mom wants to enlarge her rectangle garden, make it bigger, by adding a new rectangular section. The garden is now 96 square yards. This is what it is right now, 96 square yards in this section right here. That's what it is now. What will be the total area of the garden after she adds the new section? Oh, Mrs. Peck, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'm teaching a lesson. Okay. What will be the total area of the garden after she adds the new section? So we need to find the area of the new section. 6 times 14, right here. Let's find this. So 14 times 6, just a small turtle head. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 stays, 2 goes up. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. So this new section would have an area of 84. I need to find the total area. So I'm going to take these two areas and do what? Add them together, right? 96 plus 84 to find the total area. Look, ooh, they tried to trick you, boys and girls. Both of those answers are options. So if you don't do the last step, you're going to get it wrong. Okay, 6 plus 4 is 10. 0 stays. 1 goes up. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 8 more is 18. Total is 180 square yards. Okay, good job. Number 12. A rectangular yoga studio has an area. They're telling you the area. It's a rectangle. Has an area of 153 square feet. That is the area. The width is 9 feet. Okay, the width is 9. What is the length? Okay, they didn't tell us that, so we're working backwards. Okay, I don't know any fact of 9 that gets me up to 153. I know 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11 is 99, and I'm way far away still. Okay, so I'm going to need to do a division problem because I know 9 times this number has to equal 153. So I'm going to work backwards. Okay, so I'm going to do 153 divided by 9. You're the 1 inside the house, 9 outside. You're not going to go without getting your big brother. How many times will 9 go into 15? 1 time. Okay. 15 minus 9 would be 6. Is your remainder smaller than your divisor? Yes. Okay. Bring down the 3. How many times will 9 go into 63? That's a fact of 9. You can do it on your fingers. Okay, that would be 9 times 7. Because 9 times 7 is 63. Subtracting it is 0. Is your remainder smaller than your divisor? Yes. Anything to bring down? Anything to bring up? No. Okay, so this mystery length right here would be 17. Okay, that is one of my answer options. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Okay, 2 more problems. Okay, Mr. Patterson had a rectangular deck or patio outside your house with an area of 112 square feet. That is the area. What could be the diagram of Mr. Patterson's deck? I need it to equal 112. So which one of these equals 112? 12 times 10. 12 times 10. That's a basic fact. 12 times 1 is 12. Add a 0. What would that one equal? 120. 28 times 4. Whoop, that's going to be a turtle head. 28 times 4, a simple turtle head though, right? 28 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. 2 stays. 3 goes up. 4 times 2 is 8. 9, 10, 11. Check that out. 112. Let's be smart and check the other 2 just to be sure, at least start them. Okay, 13 by 14. 13 times 14. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 stays, 1 goes up. So it started with the right number in the place, right? 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. We got 2 rows to do here anyways. Cross off carried numbers, draw a collar, lay an egg. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. Add your partial products. Whoop. I got 182, so it can't be that one. Okay, 45 times 11. Okay. Turtle head. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 1 is 4. Cross off carried numbers, draw a collar, lay an egg. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. 495. Whoa, way too big, right? So my answer has to be C. Okay, this one right here, filling in this bubble, right? All right, number 14. This is one of the problems that we did at the beginning of the lesson today. Last one, then we'll be done. You can do your homework, which is the mid-chapter checkpoint, page 509. The town indoor pool is in a rectangular building. Marco is laying tile around the rectangular pool. How many square meters of tile will he need? Okay, this is the tile walkway, so it's like these are going to be squares, right? This is the walkway. Okay, and they don't want to put the walkway inside the pool, right? It's only going to go around the outside edge. So to find that, we need to find the area of the big rectangle, find the area of the pool, and subtract it out. Okay, so you can see these arrows point to the pool. So my big area is going to be 26 times 22. You can do it. You can do it, right? Of course you can. So you get our pretty green turtle head in here. Make life more exciting, right? 6 times 2 is 12. 2 stays, 1 goes up. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. Cross off carried numbers, draw a collar, lay an egg. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 stays, 1 goes up. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Nothing plus 5 is 5. 572, ooh, look, that's an answer option. They're trying to trick you. If you don't do all the steps, you'll get the wrong answer, is the big area, right? Now I need to find the small area, which would be 16 meters times 20 meters. Okay, it ends in a 0, but I don't know that basic fact. Okay, so I'm going to do a turtle head. 16 times 20. Get our pretty green turtle head. 6 times 0 is 0. 1 times 0 is 0. I did the first row. Cross off carried numbers, draw a collar, lay an egg. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 stays, 1 goes up. 2 times 1 is 2. Wait a minute. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. Okay, add your partial products. 320 plus nothing is 320. So the small area is 320. Now I need to subtract my big area minus my small area. 572 minus 320. 2 minus 0 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So the area of the tile walkway is 252 square meters. Okay, be careful. Okay. All right, boys and girls, get out your, or you have your math book out. Okay, turn to page 509. Okay, it should look like this. This is your mid-chapter checkpoint. Okay, this is your homework, front and back. Okay. Do both sides. Show your work down here at the bottom. Okay, find the perimeter and the area of the rectangular square. Ooh. Okay, I'll tell you what, if you're paying attention right now, I'll cut down your work just a wee bit. Okay, let's say, don't have to do number 7. And you don't have to do number 10. Okay, but you're doing the perimeter and area for each rectangle. Okay, perimeter and area. Okay, I'll do number 7 with you real quick so you see what you're doing. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll do number 6 with you. Okay. I'll even give you one of your answers. Let me find my marker. I'm going to do number 6 with you. Okay. So if you're paying attention, you get a free answer. That seems fair, doesn't it? This is number 6. Okay. Find the perimeter and the area. Okay. The perimeter would be, oops, go away, pretzels. All 4 sides matter. Okay, the perimeter is all four sides, so 21 plus 21. I can add 3 plus 3 in my head, right? 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 6. All four sides, 21 plus 6, because that's 3 plus 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 6. Ooh, that 6 needs to stay in his own spot over here. Would be 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. So the perimeter is 48. Okay, I can write that on the line, but I am not done. Okay, the perimeter equals 48. What's your unit? Feet. Okay, I still need to find the area. Area equals base times height. My base is 21. My height is 3. So I'm going to do 21 times 3. It's a small turtle head. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And I'm done. Okay, it's a small turtle head. So my area equals 63 feet squared. Okay, so I just did number 6 with you. You don't have to do number 7, so you need to do 5 the same way I just did here. Find the perimeter and the area. Number 8, 9, and 10. Oh, wait, just 8 and 9 are area of the combined rectangles. Okay, you're going to cut them up like this. Okay, cut them up. Okay, on the back, you have 3 story problems. Okay, those should not be hard. Show your work. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do for homework. That's like the shortest homework we've had. Okay, all right, good job, boys and girls. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.